Paolo DiPiccolo getting the start alongside Jorge Hernandez as they're replacing Tyler Gibson and Elijah Winder. Louisville City FC in their road whites, New Mexico in their home black and yellow Meow Wolf strips. And this one, Chris, huge 3 points here on the line for New Mexico United.
Yeah, it is. It's a huge night. You know, New Mexico sitting on the same amount of points as Miami, who are occupying that last spot in the Eastern Conference for the playoffs as well. So, but you know, the teams at the top really are the cream on the East Coast.
Seymour steps out to block that shot, and the follow-up shot from Mogel finds the waiting arms of Andrew Thomas. You go all season long without getting them, and then you find yourself at this spot 2 out of the last 3.
You know what to say about that, right, Tyler? It's like London buses. Wait all day for one, and then 3 turn up at once.
Borgelin able to get on the end of this one. Plays it out to Swartz. Harry Swartz, the Massachusetts native. This one goes in looking for Rivas at the back post. Falls to Rivas. Rivas able to connect with the left foot, but sends it wide.
That was a decent little opportunity there. A little confusion at the back for LouCity, and you know, just getting Harry Swartz nice and high in the game, and it was just the sheer presence of Borgelin just caused a little dismay in the 18-yard box there.
This ball given away. Here's Moreno. Moreno runs into a brick wall there and gives it away.
Yeah, he just couldn't quite work out what he wanted to do. Making the LouCity players work and working without the ball. It's the most unforgiving work as well.
Here's Moreno on the turn. El Salvadorian Armando Moreno has that shot attempt blocked. There's Tosh coming in to thwart the attempt. Swartz able to connect now with Portillo. It's the New Orleans native, Justin Portillo. 8 goals last season in 34 appearances. 4 goals, 4 assists this season.
Looks like Jimenez has maybe just hurt himself there for LouCity. He went into a heavy tackle with Harry Swartz there, and maybe came off a little worse, maybe a dead leg. Looks like he's holding his quad.
Borgelin turns, and it falls. Swartz, and New Mexico's opened up the scoring. It's Harry Swartz finding the back of the net in his 71st appearance in black and yellow, and look what it means.
And you see there, it's not pretty, kind of fortunate, but yeah, just a little deflection there. Jimenez, I think it was Jimenez there, kind of goes through his legs and just catches his trailing foot, and that's what takes it past Zamela in the LouCity goal. Huge goal for New Mexico United, though.
Goal number 5 on the season for Harry Swartz. Goal, of course, that would be a soccer-specific stadium, and you know, I think if you were to ask New Mexico United fans, as this one finds Moreno, offside flag is up on the El Salvadorian, so we'll pump the brakes on the celebration.
Yeah, as we're just seeing that disallowed goal back there. Great finish by Moreno, by the way, but it's long overdue, and it's something that I know they want soccer teams to play in soccer-specific stadiums.
An opportunity here, and a save for Andrew Thomas. That was Gonzalez getting through. Looking for the equalizer, LouCity still. Borgelin and Tosh both went for that. There's Del Piccolo. Harris, leading goal scorer for LouCity.
Seymour just using his experience and just shielding them, allowing Thomas the time to come out and collect the ball there.
Thomas in no rush to send this one away as the stroke of halftime is here. That's the end of the first half. It's New Mexico 1, Louisville City.
Be a little worrying for New Mexico United because it looked like it was really going to make something happen. It didn't amount to much, but something to keep an eye on.
Rivas winning the header there. Borgelin is going to see yellow. And Borgelin has been shown red. Could be exactly what LouCity needed.
And you can see that just, you see what that is, he just gets a touch just before, and Borgelin has such long legs. You think he can get there. Del Piccolo there just gets a touch to the ball. You got to say, it probably was a yellow card. His foot was high, raked his studs down his shin, and New Mexico United now, you've got to imagine that maybe they'll make a change.
Owen Dam spent most of last season on loan with Northern Colorado Hailstorm in League One. Back post. Harris now, still bouncing around, and Thomas with the save of the night.
Plus yards outside, and because of those two people on the wall, LouCity had men all over the place. So, and that first contact, we've talked about this in previous games, that first contact is so important. And at the back post there, Tosh just doing a great job putting it back in the mixer, and it's Adams in the end. You can see it's just a little awkward for Ryden to get.
With New Mexico, his third goal of the season.
You see Nicky Hernandez has come on with a bunch of instructions there for his teammates and trying to organise what it is. It still looks like it's himself, Justin Portillo and Zico Bailey. Zico Bailey maybe just moving a little bit wider, so maybe it's just a centre midfield pairing there of Portillo and Hernandez, Rivas on the left, and just some fresh legs in the middle of the park there. And Moreno is going to be that lone striker up top, trying to make the ball stick and allow New Mexico United to gain some territory.
Bailey was making the run forward, headed away by Kyle Adams. Ownby making the run, and now you're going to see a card issued to Justin Portillo. He's been with LouCity since the 2017 season. A little playmaker for this LouCity side. Soon falls. Here's Moreno. It's New Mexico looking for an insurance goal. Rivas comes out, and it's going to be out for a corner. Final is Memphis is beaten by Birmingham Legion. Taking this one in between New Mexico United and Louisville City FC, doing battle here in the 505 for the first time.
That's great, and obviously one of, I don't know if historic's the right word, but a club as big as LouCity, who.
Here's Hernandez. He's through on goal. Nicky Hernandez has added on a second, and for Hernandez, that's his fourth goal of the season, and a huge insurance goal for the black and yellow. Becoming a fan favorite, and he's now scored in back-to-back home matches for the black and yellow.
And you can just see there, kind of creates the chance for himself, and just his pace. And there he just opens it, he runs around the ball and just opens his body up. After that touch there, he runs around it to get it on his right foot, and there just passes it around the keeper. What a great finish at full tilt as well. It looks like Hernandez is walking off the pitch. I think he's been sent off.
And so you could kind of see the official there describing as you get a look there of what it was exactly, and there was the second yellow and then the subsequent red. Moreno looks like he's going to leave this alone. Suggs it, goes back post. Kalen Ryden all by himself, and it's tapped home, except the offside flag goes up. It's the AR here on the near side.
I mean, they obviously don't want to. I don't think we're going to see a very good angle of this, but you can see Kalen Ryden. I think Sam Hamilton was offside, and maybe because he affected Ownby's ability to challenge the ball, I think maybe that's why it was called. You can just see there's just a little collision between Sam Hamilton and Ownby, just right there. So I don't think Kalen Ryden was offside. And you could see immediately he was arguing that point. I mean, obviously, he would obviously argue that point.
During league play, was in summer, it was against this club. You might know them, Chris, called Sunderland.
I'm not sure I've heard of them.
What did Sunderland do this weekend?
I mean, if we have to talk about it, then yeah, I mean, just a 3-0 win.
Train's rolling, right?
Train's rolling. And, it's got to be said, a lot less exciting than this, a lot less incident. It was 3 goals in the first half hour, then nothing for the rest of the game.
Sunderland, of course, coming over, doing a quick tour of the USA, taking on San Antonio FC, New Mexico United. Was it North Carolina FC?
That's correct, yeah.
The third. And Tony Mowbray's been off to a flying start. So as we look forward here for both sides, New Mexico with a trip out to the Valley where they're going to be taking on Phoenix Rising next weekend. LouCity could be onto something here. Here's Ownby. Diving Andrew Thomas doesn't have to get a finger on it. It's going to be out for a goal kick. And that is the full-time whistle here at the Lab. New Mexico victorious over Louisville City.